guys, and welcome back to a brand new Disney vlog.
Hello!
So picking this up straight away from last time's vlog, and we are rushing over to Studios because we want to try and catch the last of the day Frozen a musical invitation. But we're a bit later than we thought because we got stuck behind the parade. So fingers crossed we can join the queue.
Yeah.
They're coming for you.
It's Darth Vader.
Right, so here is the Frozen musical invitation.
But Kristoff, you promised! How about a little lullaby before we go to sleep? But you can't eat a lullaby! Sven, buddy, you can't eat everything all the time. Reindeers are better than people. Sven, don't you think that's true? Yeah, people will beat you and curse you and cheat you. Every one of them's bad except you. Let's call it a night. Good night. Don't let the frost bite. Bye. Good night, buddy. You want us to go to the North Mountain? Now? Oh, all right. But what time is it?
Why?
Have you ever heard of breakfast? Wow, Anna!
I'm so glad you were able to come. Feels so good when the gates are open, right?
Wow, what a crowd! It's gonna get hot in here!
People of Arendelle, I want to hear you.
Let's have some fun together!
Vous voulez visiter le palais de glace avec nous? Oui! Vous êtes partant pour m'aider? Oui! À droite! And through to the left!
Okay!
And left!
Allez, tout le monde!
And breathe!
Yeah.
And up!
And right!
And left!
Left!
And breathe! And up! Everything looks so gorgeous! Oh, tout le monde est là?
Oui.
Is everybody here?
Yes!
Elsa? Elsa, it's me. It's Anna. Elsa? Olaf!
Well, of course! Hello! Hello. I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs.
Welcome! I'm so glad you made it to the North Mountain.
Come on, everybody!
Let it go! Let it go! And I rise like the break of dawn.
Passez mon temps à chercher ma bonne étoile. Jusqu'à cette grande fête royale, mon cœur se régale.
Avec vous,
Avec vous, je vous dis, l'amour est un cadeau. L'amour est un cadeau.
Warm hugs for everyone!
Bye, Olaf.
Yeah, bye, Olaf.
So just to update you, we've come out of the Frozen a musical invitation. It is chucking it down the rain. But apparently they're still going ahead with the Galactic Celebration. So
Because
that's
it's
what
our
we're gonna...
last time to watch it.
Yeah.
This trip, we're gonna
have to do it.
stand in the rain for
Yeah,
it.
but the Frozen thing was cute.
It's really cute. I would recommend getting there early, like the people said, because it is really busy. Like we went to the last show on a quiet day.
And they closed it off as well, didn't they, after a certain amount of people, I think.
Also, it's all standing. There's no seats, so bear that in mind if you're tired or you don't like standing. It's cute. You go into 2 rooms, and each room has like a little musical performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
But yeah, I really like the first room we were in, which was, you're battling me with your brolly. The first room, which was with Sven and Christoph and Anna. That was really cute. And we got to sing. Reindeers are better than people.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, due to weather conditions beyond our control, the show will be shown in an adapted version. Thank you.
There might be, if they're normal people.
Don't know. Maybe less fireworks.
There might be people come out on stage.
A triumphant year in screen history. On May 25th, Star Wars premiered. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Through the Force, things you will see other places. The future, the past, or friends long gone.
It's true. All of it.
so we are pretty soggy.
My feet.
We'll do an update on what we thought of a Galaxy's celebration later on. But we're inside the store now in Disney Village.
Looking for your spirit jersey.
Looking for the spirit jersey.
And we just met Fiona, so we'll insert a little photo we took with her. And she watched the Star Wars show as well, and she let us know that there's a really cool Star Wars backpack in here as well.
Yeah. And I've spotted this cap here, trying to maneuver around Helena there. Jedi Master, could look like Yoda. $24.99. How do I look? Helena's laughing at me. Why?
It's so cute, but it's weird. It's the little tufts of hair.
Here it is. Now the large on me is, I think, a bit too large, so I think I'm going to go for medium. If I can find it.
This is the bag Fiona was talking about. It's actually really good value. It's in the sale for 15 euros.
Darth Vader's face.
That's really cool.
I do like that. We're going to leave you in suspense as to whether I actually bought that spirit jersey. But we've ventured over to Sequoia Lodge.
Travel through wind and rain.
Our feet are soggy.
We're so soggy.
But there's Christmas lights still in the Christmas tree.
We're hoping to get a nice seat. Hopefully.
Yeah, we don't know whether.
That's going to be everyone's first thought because it's so wet and miserable. Everyone's going to be like, a glowtini by the Sequoia Lodge fire.
We have a horrible feeling.
We've had the same thought as everyone.
Horrible feeling that we're going to get in there, the bar's going to be full, and we're going to have to walk back to the hotel.
I'm just going to sit in Sequoia Lodge anyway. It's just cozy. Cozy feeling. Why are you laughing?
Because we've ordered a cheese platter.
A cheese and grape platter with our glowtinis. Well, you've got a beer. It's what has to be done after standing in the rain for hours. We are really, and I think we've said how soggy we are. But we managed to get a table by the fire. Yay! There are. Also, as we walked in, we bumped into Tracy and Paige who watch our channel, so thank you so much for saying hi. It's really nice to meet you, and I think you go home tomorrow as well. So yeah, I hope you had a really great trip.
And Paige got picked for the stunt show.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I've never known anyone that's been picked for that. So our drinks have arrived. We're just waiting on our cheese platter. Look what happened. How is that for a prime spot? Yay!
So here is our cheese platter.
And there's a man in the fire.
He's actually in the fire. This is a starter for the pasta I'm going to make when we get back. So we're just leaving Disney Village after our drink at the Sequoia Lodge. That was a lovely evening, and the fact that we got put next to the fire just made it even better.
We had such a lovely server.
He was great.
Oh,
we
couldn't
didn't.
catch his name. I kept trying to look at his name badge. It began with N and it was 4 letters. I think it was like Nibi or Niji, something like that. But he was lovely.
And he was just so attentive, wasn't he?
Yeah. And he actually helped us get the seat by the fire.
Yeah.
He spotted someone leaving and he came up to us and was like, do you want it?
Yeah.
We were like, yeah.
I think he saw that we sort of eyed it up, but then we thought, oh, we can't be bothered to move.
Yeah.
And then he was like, do you want it?
For us
and he held it for us as well, because I think some other people tried to come in.
Bless him.
So that was great. And the cheese platter, if you want a snack, get that cheese platter.
Yeah.
And he actually brought over a couple more things of bread. Without us asking as well. He was like, I saw you went empty, I brought it over.
Really I love cast members like that. They make it.
So now we're going to head back to the hotel. Okay, one day we'll be able to walk past a shop without going in. I think if I was a kid again at this time, I would be all about these masks, like any kind of them. I just loved anything to do with sort of like dressing up as characters when I was a kid. Like the film The Mask with Jim Carrey, all I wanted when I was a kid was a mask to put on to look like him. So I think I'd love all these. Just come across a new Spirit jersey line, Belle of the Ball, bronze. So inspired by Beauty and the Beast, I take it. And it's got like
bronze,
the bronze glitter And then, yeah, bronze writing. That's nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just to mention as well, there's also ears. And then there's a Loungefly bag, I believe, as well. Around the corner. Yeah.
I really like that.
What, the Loungefly bag?
Yeah, it's a nice one. I really do want my grey jumper. Don't I always just...
This one? Well, there's not many left.
I know, I just always look at it like...
So it's got Space Mountain, Disneyland
It's like
Park,
so
Walt Disney Studios, Hollywood Tower. I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse.
I really like it.
Look at this hat. This sums up how I feel every time I'm walking around. And then, yeah, this is the one I've got. I do quite like the R2-D2 one. I saw that all the way back on our first Florida trip, I think. And I thought about it, but then I thought that would get too hot.
Yeah, it was. Is this the one which Steph Mitchell got?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It is good, I love it.
So we're back.
Whew.
I've noticed how exhausted my legs are now. We did a lot of standing today.
We didn't sit down.
We only sat down to eat for half an hour at midday. And we just sat down now at Sequoia Lodge.
Sat down on rides.
I sat down on rides. We sat down on Big Thunder. But yeah, it was, well, I just got the giggles because Martyn just opened up the wardrobe and was like, oh, what a day, to himself. And I started laughing, but it's so true. Like, it has been an incredible day. The amount that we have got done. So this is our third vlog of this day. That's just how much we did.
It's the fact that we started talking about what we'd done today.
And I thought it was yesterday.
I thought Star Wars this morning was yesterday.
It feels like yesterday. Oh, it's incredible. And we have just figured out that we don't need to leave the park until 4 o'clock. No, 4:30. 4:30. Tomorrow. So we're gonna go for extra magic hours. So we've got 8:30 to 4:30, which is practically a full day again in the parks tomorrow. So I'm very, very excited. Yes. So are you gonna carry on the vlog, or should I say bye to them?
No, carry on.
Martyn's gonna carry on the vlog. I'm gonna jump in the shower. I think Martyn's gonna make me some pasta. Probably put on a vlog, won't we, to eat?
It's meals with Martyn.
Right, I'm gonna jump in the shower and I will see you in a bit.
So before I put on the pasta, we did keep you in suspense. Did I buy this Spirit jersey? Oh yes I did. I love it. So I got it in a medium because the large that I have, though it's comfy, it's just a bit too big. So this is the medium, and this is the Star Wars Spirit jersey. So you've got the galaxy, you've got the stars, and then you've got the lightsabers crossing over. And on the back you've got Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Love the blue colour. Love that the episode title is on. I didn't originally because I hadn't seen the film and I wasn't sure whether I'd like it. Just because I wasn't too enamoured with The Last Jedi. But I absolutely loved this film and I want to see it again so much. I loved it. So yeah, I thought, gotta get the Spirit jersey. So I'm going to be wearing this tomorrow. Also, just to mention, earlier on today, our toaster actually blew. The fuse went and everything. So we asked reception if we could get a new toaster, and they followed that through, and we've got a brand new one. And we've got some YouTube set up and ready for when Helena gets out of the shower. And actually, one of the channels we really like watching is A Clary Tale, since she did her CRP in Disney World. But she's also recently been to Japan and started uploading Japan vlogs. So that's what we've got ready to watch. And voila!
Merci.
We now present your dinner. So we had the pasta, as usual. I made way too much, which is what normally happens.
Did you finish mine?
No, I didn't finish it, no. I left it over there And I've made a cup of tea, got it in my Indiana Jones cup. You've got the teachy cup.
The little cup. It's just enough though. So I want to get to sleep.
Yeah.
I want to be up.
And
Oh no.
right, so I've got to bring this up. So a second ago, I bring Helena a cup of tea, and she says that it's not full enough,
Don't make me laugh.
and that I've got to go and fill it up more. In a nicer way than that, obviously.
Yeah,
You should just say that.
what did you? This is such a small cup anyway, and you filled it halfway. And I was like,
Because I know that anybody's watched any of our sit-down videos and you see Helena with a cup of tea, you know that it's just on the edge of spilling.
and then I spill it.
And then you spill it.
Oh well.
So we just wanted, before we ended this vlog, to just go over the Galactic Celebration, the Star Wars show, because we didn't have a chance to talk about that because it was just chucking it down with rain.
Oh my gosh. I can't even get over how rainy that was.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that we stuck to our guns and watched it anyway.
Always take an umbrella
Always.
to Disneyland Paris.
Always.
Because it would have been unbearable, wouldn't it? Like
Everyone was standing under the shelters, like Stitch Live and the one at the back, the big theatre place.
Yeah.
So those places were all gone because everyone was under there.
So I was just there trying to so you might have seen in some of the clips maybe the umbrella comes into shot because I was trying to hold the umbrella over the camera. But I know that you did as well, absolutely loved that show.
Loved it.
It was just so good. It made me want to just go and watch the films.
Yeah.
They picked all the highlights, the projections were amazing onto the Hollywood Hotel. It was an adapted version because it was raining, so I think the bits where on the screens the characters were, I think if it's not raining they actually have the people out on the stage.
Come out, yeah.
A bit like when they do the Christmas show. But
even with the screens it worked.
Yeah, it was just so epic. All the sound bites, all the quotes,
and all the lasers and stuff happen around you at certain points. It's projected behind you as well, so it's quite immersive.
I tried to pan round to catch some of that happening. One of my favourite bits is where they went through all of the posters for every film. I caught a bit of that on the vlog. It was incredible. And what was it like now knowing the story of at least the 3 films, the original trilogy?
Yeah, it makes it clearer. I watch it and I understand it a bit more.
And you're like, oh yeah,
I also feel a bit connected to it more because I actually know the characters. They're not just random people popping up. I'm like, and then there's certain scenes that they showed that I'd obviously seen.
Yeah. So. I'm feeling I wish it was on all the time.
I really like the music as well.
Oh,
I think
John
the
Williams.
Star Wars music makes it more epic.
Yeah, well, that's John Williams, who's just done he did Harry Potter.
Yeah, you can tell.
And so many other good soundtracks. But we better get to bed.
We better.
So we're going to finish our teas and then
we're up for extra magic hours.
Get some shut-eye.
Because we need to meet the goof.
We need to meet the goof. We've made a little list of things we want to get done tomorrow.
Coaster.
It's going to be another great day, like Helena was saying. Basically, another full day in the park before we go home.
And I think, touch wood, that it doesn't suddenly have truckloads of people arrive. But it's so quiet that we've managed to get so much done.
Yeah.
Crush's coaster, although we didn't go on it today, was always under an hour.
Yeah.
Which is unheard of.
We've never experienced that.
I've never experienced that. And it's always the ride that's over an hour.
And then for today, to be able to watch the parade, which I think is not in this vlog, maybe the one previous, but to watch the parade from that spot that we had.
And turn up 5 minutes before.
Right in front of the castle.
We were spoiled today, really.
It's been such a good time to come.
Yeah. It's a really good week to come if you're thinking of, if you want to come for low crowds.
Yeah.
Weekdays in January.
Yeah.
Really good.
Anyway, we'll stop rambling on and we will see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.